London premiere.
Robsten.
Reunion.
PLL drama.
Engaged.
It's time for Clever Feed, and it's Tuesday.
That's right, guys. I'm Jocelyn Davis with Dana Ward. And you know what time it is?
Time for the news.
Let's go.
Directioners, the day has finally arrived. One Direction is kicking off the release of 1D, 3D, This Is Us, with a huge premiere in London. The guys hit up the carpet and Niall spoke out to the fans, thanking them and telling them that just a few years ago, they were all in the same spot, celebrating the release of Harry Potter. So you know we had to dig into the archives to find a photo, and let's zoom in. I mean, how adorable are these guys? It's safe to say that all 5 of them have really grown up. And funny enough, when they were asked if they've changed a lot over the last few years, they spoke up to say that now, well, they just have more facial hair. So here's a side-by-side shot. And yes, I have to say, they're looking more manly for sure. It's hard to believe that just 3 years ago, the guys of 1D were auditioning for X Factor. This London premiere means that we are just one step closer to fans around the world seeing the movie. Click the link below to see a ton of photos from the London premiere and let us know which guy you think had the hottest red carpet look.
The Hollywood romance gods have answered our prayers because it seems like Robsten is back on. If you need a refresher since it's been a while, we're talking about Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson. So the story goes that the two of them met up at Kristen's home in Los Angeles in the beginning of August for, quote, a very intense conversation. About wonton soup, the new iPhone, and world peace? A source told Us Weekly that our Pats and Kate Stu, anyone else totally over these nicknames? That they will probably pick up where they left off, adding that Robert is obsessed with his Twilight ex. Apparently Kristen is still heartbroken and can't get over him. As much as I don't want to believe this gossip from a source close to the stars, I hope it's true. These two are simply lovely together.
Okay, you guys, restrain yourselves. I've been freaking out all day long because according to the New York Post, Justin Timberlake and NSYNC, all of the band members, are set to reunite on stage for a special performance at the VMAs in Brooklyn on Sunday. I'm not kidding you. I do have goosebumps all over my body
now,
right
if
now.
any of you who are watching don't know, you're like, who's NSYNC? You need to Google it.
YouTube search all their VMA performances.
It's basically a really cool boy band from back in the day, headed up by Justin Timberlake.
So at the award show on Sunday, Justin is going to be receiving a really big award. It's the Michael Jackson Video Vanguard Award. So it's the perfect opportunity for JC Chazé, Lance Bass, Joey Fatone, and Chris Kirkpatrick.
Oh, I love
join
hearing
them
their
on
names.
stage.
Oh, but this is not confirmed yet, right?
Well, the New York Post is usually pretty reliable with
page
its
6,
gossip.
right?
Yeah, with its gossip, it's usually pretty
true.
reliable. And they said that this whole reunion is actually scheduled. And the reason why I think something is going on is because just this last weekend on Friday night, the entire NSYNC crew was spotted at Justin Timberlake's and Jay-Z's show in Miami. So why else would they all be together if they're not rehearsing?
Well, hopefully they really like each other since they were in the band together for a while. But I agree with you. I think they were totally rehearsing. This is MTV VMAs. It's a major music awards show. And because JT is receiving this award, I mean, it just makes sense. And we have to throw out there that they did have like the best music videos ever. A puppeteer. I'm a puppeteer. Pretend I'm pulling your string.
Oh,
and
for sure, hands
we
down.
were watching their VMA performances from years ago. I mean, with Britney Spears, Michael Jackson.
That was so crazy.
Was doing a collaboration on stage with NSYNC. It was insane to see.
Literally, these performances are probably my favorite ever from the VMAs. And if this is not true,
that NSYNC is performing at this weekend's VMAs.
I don't think I can watch because I'll be so devastated. To be totally honest, now that this news is out, I find myself useless. So we want to hear from you guys. Hit us up and let us know what you think about this pending, hopeful reunion.
And what songs you want to see them perform. Dirty pop, bye, dirty pop. Since today is Tuesday, you know that we're really stoked that there's going to be a new episode of Pretty Little Liars tonight on ABC Family. And this is actually the night where Jake and Ezra have the big confrontation about Aria.
I love a good love triangle.
Ooh.
Brian Guzman stopped by the Clever Studio to actually chat with you about all things PLL.
Yes.
And he definitely revealed some info about this highly anticipated scene. Check out what you can expect in tonight's episode.
Yes.
Yeah, you're actually going to be seeing me dance. You're going to see Lucy dance. You're going to see something juicy between Jake and Ezra.
Ah, you have a scene with Ian Harding.
We do.
How did that go?
It was fun. I mean, me and Ian get along so well. So when it comes down to actually like being mad at each other and like confronting each other, it's a little awkward. But after our first couple takes, we get used to it.
Yeah. Well, I just wonder like who confronts who, because who's doing something wrong?
Well, I mean, let's just leave it to the stalker boyfriend that keeps on popping up around and watching the new relationship bloom.
All right, you guys, it is time for the Hit Us Up segment. As you know, right now in London, the One Direction This Is Us premiere is happening. And while the guys are definitely stealing the show, there was another scene stealer happening on the red carpet in the form of a potential engagement ring on Perry, Zayn's longtime girlfriend's wedding ring finger.
And we definitely saw the photo. We took notice of this bling on her ring finger, and you guys noticed as well, and a lot of you guys hit us up to talk about Perry's new ring. At Fallen for Zyle said, if Zayn and Perry are engaged, I'd actually be happy because you can tell that they actually do love each other and it's not for publicity.
This is true. And it's actually a very discreet ring. It's not like an in-your-face ring. So I could not agree more.
It could just be a fashion ring for the premiere.
Not for publicity,
We don't know.
At GSDH8910 said, I think it's a promise ring. Possibility as well. A good thing to throw out. Maybe they're not getting engaged. Maybe it's just a promise of marriage sometime in the future.
That is true. But then I kind of think she'd be wearing the ring
on the other finger.
Or a while back. Because they've been together for a while now, right?
That's true.
But it is a good thought. At Oh Snap It's Cass said, I don't know, people wear rings sometimes.
That's true.
That's totally true. I mean, we're wearing rings.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys, if I had this on, I feel like, I don't know.
You'd feel like maybe
what's
you're
going
engaged.
on? Maybe you are. Maybe I am.
Perry, I don't know. What's up with that?
Maybe. All right, guys. At Rebecca Galea19 said, I bet you Zayn and Perry are engaged, but they're just not telling anyone. That's a possibility.
That is. I mean, all power to them if they are engaged and they're not telling anyone, because they deserve to have some privacy in their love life.
And maybe they don't want to share the info with other people so they can just enjoy it themselves.
Yeah.
And Zayn is kind of a sex symbol around the world, so it's true. It's true. So I mean, if girls out there think he's not available, they'd probably be pretty devastated.
That's true. But why wear a ring on your finger if you don't want people like us talking about it?
That's true.
Uh-oh. All right, at Nina Walsh said, if Perry and Zayn are engaged, I think I will cry of happiness mixed with heartbreak. I'm with you. That's sad.
But happy.
But happy.
At Brittany Styles said, honestly, I doubt Zayn and Perry are engaged, but if they were, I would swim in a pod of rainbows and unicorns. Love them.
Aww.
Well, I'm telling you, girl, that if you find a pod of rainbows and unicorns, tweet us at Clever TV and invite us, because we would love to be there swimming with you.
I would love to find that pod of
Ditto.
happiness and love.
Well,
so I don't know. What do you think? Are they engaged? What's your final say?
I'm going to say yes. I think they're engaged. I think that they're young, but I think they've already had very full lives and careers, and they seem like they really love each other. So I think they are engaged.
Good call.
Plus, I heard that someone asked her if she was engaged, and all she did was smile.
Oh.
No denial there, guys.
That's true.
But we want to hear from you, so hit us up in the comments section. Let us know what you think is going on with this story and with all the other stories that we discussed. And we'll be back tomorrow. Clever Feed every day.
Yes, thanks for checking out Clever TV, Clever Feed. Lots of clever going on here. Hopefully you guys had fun with us. I'm Dana Ward with Jocelyn Davis, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye guys.